Okay, we got some breaking news here just minutes ago. Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell has just released a statement weeks after being rushed to the hospital. The 83-year-old senator says he recently fell and briefly lost consciousness. Doctors say he did not break any bones, did not have a concussion, stroke, heart attack, tumor, or brain bleed, but has been dealing with a mild case of pneumonia while recovering. McConnell says he is now in a rehab facility regaining strength and is working remotely with his staff on Senate business.